Hi, good morning everyone. Matthew here at AAWeatherWatch, taking a look at the weather through the course of the coming week, and unfortunately it is low pressure which will dominate the weather through the course of the coming week, obviously as we move in to the opening few days of August. This was signalled at the end of last week in the weekly and weekend weather forecast. We did signal that unfortunately the outlook would be unsettled, and that certainly seems to be the case as we move through into early August. Back to the short term, and low pressure centred just to the northwest of the country. You can just about see cloud just spiralling around that area of low pressure. This will maintain a mixture of sunshine and showers through the course of the early part of the week. As has been the case over the weekend, some of these showers are certainly heavy, with localised downpours and even some thunderstorms too. Bringing your attention to this region of cloud way to the west within the North Atlantic. This is an area of low pressure just moving out of eastern Canada at the moment. This is Newfoundland here, for example. And again, it is this area of low pressure which will move across the North Atlantic, bringing longer spells of rain and some windy weather for the middle of the week on Wednesday. And then this low pressure will dominate across much of Ireland and the British Isles to end the working week, maintaining cool, unsettled and windy weather as well. Back to the short term and taking a quick look at latest rainfall radar imagery, and you can see those showers already widespread, particularly across northern and western areas of the country. It hasn't been a bad start across some central and particularly eastern areas, but even here the showers will develop through the course of the day. And again, a very similar day to day is expected and compared with Sunday, for example, which clearly saw a lot of showers. Some certainly heavy and thundery downpours were in evidence there as well. So don't be surprised to see some particularly localised and heavy showers through the rest of the day. So let's move on and take a look at the forecast weather charts now to put the details onto the forecast through the course of the coming week. And again, through the rest of Monday, it is sunshine and showers that dominates. Again, locally heavy and with some certainly thundery downpours certainly possible. This evening and overnight, most of the showers will die away from inland areas, but will certainly continue around coastal areas, particularly across parts of the north and west. So we move through into Tuesday, and it is another day of sunshine and showers. The showers locally heavy once again, particularly across some central and northern areas of the country. However, across central and particularly southern areas, then the showers potentially becoming fewer and further between through the course of the afternoon. But that is unfortunately ahead of more persistent wet and windy weather, which will then arrive from the south and southwest later in the day. So any showers across parts of the north will clear, but as you can see on the latest weather charts, through into the early hours of Wednesday, a more active weather system approaches from the southwest. So we move through into Wednesday morning. This is around about 9 o'clock, and we do see an active band of wet weather moving northwards across the country. The close proximity of the black lines, these isobars, indicating particularly windy weather for the time of year, quite a fresh or strong south or southeasterly wind accompanying this outbreaks of rain, again moving northwards through the day. So continuing through the rest of Wednesday, wet and windy weather moves away to the north and east through the course of the afternoon and into the evening. So there may well be something of a clearance to somewhat drier and potentially brighter weather through towards the end of Wednesday, but unfortunately this won't last, and as a result, following on behind with some blustery showers from the south and southwest overnight into Thursday. And essentially we end the working week very similar to the way the week will start. It is a large area of low pressure which is dominating the weather across the island and the British Isles in general. This is the latest weather chart for around about the middle of the day on Thursday. Low pressure centred just to the north of Scotland, but essentially covering the entire British Isles and Ireland. And it is again a mixture of sunshine and blustery showers to end the working week. Jumping ahead through into Friday, and the showery weather continues. Winds coming in from the west or northwest, so not particularly warm either for the time of year. So let's take a quick look at the temperatures now through the course of the coming week, and overall temperatures will be quite disappointing for late July and early August. Temperatures this afternoon, highs around about 16 or 17, but otherwise more widely 14 or 15 degrees across parts of the north and west. Minimum temperatures tonight around about 9 or 10 degrees. Through into Tuesday, and temperatures again very similar, somewhere in the region of around about 14 to 17 degrees, perhaps locally 18 across parts of the south and southeast, but otherwise these temperatures are slightly below average for what is overall on average the warmest part of the year. Through into the overnight period, again, temperatures on Tuesday night into Wednesday no lower than around about 9 or 10 degrees Celsius, and then temperatures through into Wednesday, perhaps if anything a little higher, just ahead of the wet weather, potentially reaching 17 or 18, but otherwise it will still continue to feel quite cool beneath the wet and windy weather as it moves north and east through the day. And just a quick look at the temperatures for Thursday and into Friday. If anything, temperatures do begin to drop away towards the end of the week at the moment. Highs by Friday, for example, here somewhere in the region around about 14 to 17 degrees at best, and in the quite breezy, cool and showery conditions, these again temperatures are slightly below average for the time of year. So let's summarise that in our weekly weather summary, looking at Monday the 31st of July and into Tuesday the 1st of August. Mixture of sunshine and showers to start the week. The showers certainly locally heavy at times, with a continued risk of some downpours and potential thunderstorms as well, and it will also be quite a cool few days. Through into the middle of the week, a more prolonged spells of rain move north and east through the day as the very unsettled weather continues. Windy as well, and then whilst it may well become somewhat drier for a time, frequent showers will then follow from the west and southwest later in the day. And at the moment in time, at least, we end the working week, Thursday the 3rd, Friday the 4th of August, remaining very unsettled again for the time of year, with showers, some of these heavy, perhaps some thundery downpours still possible, quite windy, and it will also be cool for early August too. So clearly a lot going on with the weather through the course of the coming week. As ever, I'll be back with you in the midweek update on Wednesday, focusing on the details for the second half of the week. So thanks for tuning in, and we hope you have a great week.